It's time for another Seahawk Verona Group High School Sports Night, coverage of high school basketball here on WMBS. Being brought to you today by Uniontown Detailing, attorney Vincent M. T-Berry, State Farm agent Lauren Yohman, Bruce Beard for all of your accounting and tax needs, the Brewston Chiropractic Studio, the Catholic War Veterans Post 1669 in Hopwood, the Uniontown Printing Press, Sandy Howell Notary Services, George Dental Associates, the C. Harper Auto Group, Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law, Magisterial District Judge Daniel Shimshak, the Paywest Glass Company, Mamaruka's Pizza Shop, Zen's Construction Warehouse, Ford of Uniontown, Attorney Thomas W. Schaefer, NovaCare Rehabilitation with offices in Uniontown and Masontown, Cherokee Recycling, Ted Soba & Son Body and Fender Repair, the Radcliffe Martin Law Firm, Fact, the Sprouse Insurance Group and insurance agent David Hughes, the Gates Funeral Home and Crematory, Derby's Riverside Ford Sales, attorneys Bobby Gordon, Shane Gannon, and Tim Witt at Watson Mundorf LLP, Movement Physiotherapy, Joby's Golf, Uniontown Dental Associates, M&R Transit, Potter's Bar and Grill, First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County, Autoland Hyundai, Russ Blahel, your local Allstate insurance agent, Coldwell Banker Laurel Ridge Realty, Peachin Pharmacy, KC Sports Cafe, SWGI, now a part of U.S. Digestive Health, Gary's Auto Sales, attorney Melinda Delarose, the UPMC Rehabilitation Institute and physical therapist Jim Burns, Shop and Save, Stewart Collision, and by the WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital. Now stay tuned for the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show here on WMBS. From Elizabeth Forward High School, it's time for high school basketball action here on WMBS. The Triple Live High School Sports Network and YouTube Live tonight as the 9-2 Elizabeth Forward Warriors host the 11-0 Uniontown Red Raiders. Brian Morozak alongside Tony Hanola, Billy Dice behind the camera on our YouTube Live video stream, and Nick Barczyk back inside our Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law Studios. Our pregame show being brought to you by the Sprouse Insurance Group and insurance agent David Hughes. They'll get you ready for the game. They're located at 217 West Main Street in Uniontown. Phone 724-437-9812 for the Sprouse Insurance Group. Our live video stream tonight courtesy of Mamaruka's Pizza Shop and Uniontown Detailing. And Tony, it's been a week since both Uniontown and Elizabeth Ford have seen the court. Uniontown coming off an impressive 91-61 win over Bell Vernon last Friday. Elizabeth Ford had their 9-game winning streak end as they fell to Southmoreland.
Yeah, fell to Southmoreland in a close game, lost by 7, and Uniontown was firing on all cylinders last Friday night against a pretty good Bell Vernon team, but really just manhandled them, and we had to extend wishes to Notorious Grooms last week on scoring his 1,000th career point. But, they had balanced scoring. They had 5 people in double figures last week against that Bell Vernon team, and really looked good on Friday night.
The Red Raiders were scheduled to play at Southmoreland on Tuesday. That game was postponed due to a power outage in the Scotties District, will be made up on Monday, January the 22nd. Elizabeth Forward was supposed to play Albert Gallatin like the Uniontown Southmoreland game. It was postponed. It will be made up on Wednesday, January the 24th.
Yeah, well, Mother Nature's kind of interfering with basketball season, which is a little unusual. Normally it's a snow thing with us, but wind over the last couple of weeks has been pretty rough. And, it gave both teams a chance to practice a little bit, but you wonder if that week off really hurt momentum for either one of these two teams.
Uniontown was hoping to have junior Calvin Winfrey back in the lineup. He missed the Bell Vernon game last Friday with an ankle injury, but he's still going to be out tonight.
Well, you know what? Give them a little bit more rest, I think, at this point in time. I mean, they played pretty well on Friday, and it's not that they did not miss Calvin, because obviously he's the floor general for this team. But you know what? You don't want to push things. You've got a chance to take this team pretty far in the playoffs if they play well. So, kind of rest him up here a little bit. Maybe give him another night off and see what they can do.
On the Elizabeth Forward side, we'll have our eyes on number 4, Isaiah Turner, a 6'1" senior guard who's averaging 19 points a game. Turner scored 29 against Laurel Highlands a week ago Tuesday. And also look out for freshman Tyler Basic, number 3. He's a sharpshooter from the outside. He's averaging 11 points a game. He scored 15 against the Mustangs, hitting 5 threes last week.
Kind of sounds like a Mr. Inside, Mr. Outside game for Elizabeth Forward, and that's really something they need. Turner came in, he averaged 15 points last year and upped that a little bit this year to 19. So he's playing pretty good basketball for this Elizabeth Forward team. And it's a tough place to play. Uniontown always has a really tough time here at Elizabeth Forward, so they got to be careful tonight so, not to get snuck up on.
And last night's Albert Gallatin win over Bell Vernon really shook up the conference standings. Right now, Uniontown sitting at 2-0. Albert Gallatin just a half game back at 2-1. The Leps with the loss dropped to 2-2. Southmoreland and Elizabeth Ford sitting at 1-1 right now. And you have Laurel Highlands 0-3 against the Mustangs hosting Southmoreland tonight.
And that's going to be a tough task. I mean, Southmoreland's playing extremely good basketball, and we were looking forward to that game on Tuesday until the weather got it. But tell you what, with that shakeup right there, first off, congratulations to Shea Fleener on a big win. But that's the kind of win that really can carry on a little bit momentum for Albert Gallatin throughout the rest of the season.
Yeah, we'll see what transpires tonight. The Red Raiders here have won 14 of the last 19 over Elizabeth Ford, also 16 of the last 23 going back to 2005, and they've swept the season series with the Warriors the last 2 years. Of course, one of the more high-profile games in this series, going back to 2014, now 10 years ago, a game won by Uniontown over Elizabeth Ford, 86-79 in the WPIAL quarterfinals.
Well, yeah, obviously these two teams have a lot of history going back a long way. And we've come down here a number of times and done games. But, it's one of those kind of things where, like I said, don't fall asleep, because Elizabeth Forward normally plays pretty well at home. And it's something that the Uniontown Red Raiders have to be aware of.
We'll see what transpires tonight. Again, we'll also have on our WMBS Facebook page the Southmoreland game against Laurel Highlands. And we'll check in with a live preview of that contest with Gary Frankhauser and TJ DeStefano. And the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show continues right after this.
Attorneys from all over the state and nation advertise in southwestern Pennsylvania for personal injury and workers' comp cases. But most of them send their assistants to do the legwork. You might not even meet your attorney until your first hearing.
We're local attorneys, Davis & Davis. We meet directly with our clients, including free consultation. There are no fees until you receive money on your case. If you've been injured, call Davis & Davis, representing you and your neighbors yesterday, today, and tomorrow.
Phone 724-437-2799.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your Erie agent in Uniontown and Ross Traver Township is Sprouse Insurance Group.
Yeah, they're in the break right now.
437-9812 or go to Sprouseinsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
This is Jim Detweiler wishing you Happy New Year from Thurby's Riverside Ford. We are pleased to announce our 2023 model year clearance sale. New Ford incentives have just been announced, and we've got some fantastic deals for you. All new 2023 Ford Escape, Edge, and Explorers come with 0% for 36 months. All new 2023 Ford F-150 pickups, the best-selling truck on the planet, come with 2.9% for 72 months. Plus, we just received a fresh load of new Bronco Sports, and they come with 0% for 36 months. We have the inventory, we have the deals. Thurby's Riverside Ford Sales, your presidential award-winning dealer, located 1 mile past Lady Luck Casino on Route 40. Offer expires January
There we go, perfect.
2024. Ford credit financing.
Well, wait, yeah, I won't say it till
Joey, Sammy, Jimmy,
right before the game, I'll say it then.
Pizza, beer, atmosphere. It's all at Mom Maruka's Pizza, located on Barton Mill Road in Uniontown. Mom Maruka's is your prime spot to enjoy local high school sports. Family owned and operated, the Sampson family carries on the tradition of homemade pizza, salads, wings, and the best Italian hoagie and homemade bruschetta in town. Mom Maruka's is open Monday through Saturday from 4 to 10 for indoor and outdoor dining and takeout. Don't forget Mom's catering services for your next party or gathering. Call 724-438-9066 or visit MomMarukaPizza.com for their menu and live music schedule.
Uniontown Mayor Bill Gerke wishes our student athletes a great winter sports season. Mayor Gerke would also like to wish Uniontown head coach Rob Kazmarski and the Uniontown Red Raiders basketball team the best of luck this year. As the mayor of Uniontown and proud graduate of Uniontown Area High School, Mayor Gerke is happy to see our student athletes working hard, both in the classroom and in their athletic events.
Are your dentures cracked, loose, broken, or missing a tooth? Hey, maybe it's just time for a new set of dentures. If that's the case, check out Uniontown Dental Associates, located at 7829 National Pike in Uniontown. They can make you new dentures faster than other offices, and in most cases, can offer same-day denture repairs.
Okay.
They also offer teeth whitening, clear braces, and single.
We're coming up next.
Just call their office for your appointment today at 724-438-0241, or visit their Facebook page for more information.
And from Laurel Highlands High School tonight, it's the Southmoreland Scotties taking on the Laurel Highlands Mustangs. I'm TJ DeStefano along with Gary Frankhauser, and we have Sarah Camp behind the camera here tonight. as the Scotties enter with a 1-1 section game or record, 11-1 overall, and Laurel Highlands 0-3 in the section, 2-11 overall. Our pregame show being brought to you by the Sprouse Insurance Group and insurance agent David Hughes. They will get you ready for the game. They're located at 217 West Main Street in Uniontown. Call 724-437-9812 for the Sprouse Insurance Group. And our video stream tonight is being brought to you by State Farm agent Laura Yohman and Potter's Bar and Grill. Gary, it's been a struggle for Laurel Highlands this season. They've lost 8 in a row, again with an 0-3 mark in the section, 2-11 overall.
You're right, TJ, and this is another opportunity for the Mustangs to try to find an identity. They do get Aiden Black back in the lineup tonight, so that should be an assistance on the scoring side. I think Antoine Black will not be back the remainder of the season, but Aiden back in the lineup will help them offensively. For the Mustangs, though, they need to be concerned with ball security. Over the last couple games, they've really been plagued by turnovers, and that has really cost them trying to stay in games, because when you have turnovers, you don't get opportunities at the hoop, and that's what they need. The more opportunities they have, the better chance they have. Now, they do have some outside shooters that can fill it up in Ethan Koffler. Luke Martin comes off the bench. Shane Layton, even the big guy, can put it in from long range, and along with Jaden Ringer. So if they can get some of those guys hot here this evening, limit the turnovers, and possibly give the Scotties a run for their money.
And the other thing with Laurel Highlands this year, they've played from behind a lot. It'd be good if they could get out to an early lead instead of constantly playing from behind, because that's been a problem as well this year.
You're exactly right again, TJ, and the Scotties have been very efficient so far this season, as you said. 11-1 overall and 1-1 in conference. They lost a tough one the other night, but they are a team to be reckoned with here in the section, and they are looking to try to maintain their possession of the position in the section so that they can be in the playoff hunt come later in the season. A loss here to the Mustangs on the Mustangs' home court could be very telling later in the season.
Yeah, Laurel Highlands, as I mentioned, has lost 8 in a row. They have not won since December the 12th when they beat Connellsville 59-40. Last Friday, the Mustangs lost on Tuesday, they lost to Belle Vernon 81-52. On the other side, for Southmoreland, they're coming in off a 77-70 win. That was their last game over Elizabeth Forward. And this is a good team, Gary. They are led by Ty Keffer, 23.7 points a game, and he's shooting 91% from the free throw line.
And he is a senior leader for the Southmoreland Scotties, and that's hugely important in high school basketball to have an experienced guy like Keffer in there, basically a coach on the court that can keep them in their patterns, in their games, call their defenses, and he does a great job at that.
And this series recently has been dominated by Laurel Highlands. They've won the last 3 meetings, 74-53 and 57-35 last year. And they also beat Southmoreland 77-37. That was back in 2017-18. Southmoreland has not beat Laurel Highlands since 2016-17 when they beat the Mustangs 77-70.
Well, TJ, we're probably not going to have a huge crowd here this evening with the weather as it is outside. I know you faced some calamity on the way here, yes. Almost getting hit by the Kentucky Fried Chicken sign, but we're probably going to have a lot more viewers on Facebook, so tune in and enjoy the action.
It'll be Southmoreland and Laurel Highlands coming up at 7:30 here on the WMBS Facebook page, also the South Union Township Facebook page, as well as the Trib Live High School Sports Network. We will pause and we'll be back with more on a C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night on WMBS and the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
Attorney Thomas W. Schaefer litigated over 275 civil and criminal trials, some of which have been aired on Oprah, Inside Edition, and ESPN. Having an engineering degree, master's in business administration, and law degree qualifies him to go toe-to-toe with anyone. His firm concentrates in wills, trusts, estates, property transfers, personal injury, solar field and Marcellus gas negotiations, and family law. Small enough to care.
No, I'm good.
Hard enough to win. Phone 724-425-1162 or email TommySchaefer@hotmail.com.
Houston Chiropractic Studio is the new chiropractic office in town. Located inside Spin Unlimited, just behind the Texas Roadhouse, Dr. Stephen Lint and Dr. Brooke Sova are well-versed in the latest chiropractic and soft tissue techniques to help you get out of pain and functioning at your best. Call 724-912-6505 or go online at www.brucewellness.com for more information or to schedule your appointment.
Looking for the highest quality products at the lowest prices? Shop and save on Walnut Hill and Uniontown has the widest selection of brands and the freshest offerings around. They specialize in your family's grocery needs. Save big and sign up for the Shop and Save Perks card to get money-saving benefits and discounts on gas. Shop and Save. Walnut Hill Road, Uniontown, open 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day. Working hard to offer you the best at Shop and Save because it's the just right thing to do.
That's why I asked him about this. He didn't say anything, but I figured he was going to be here again.
Does your car sound like it's saying, "Trade me in, trade me in," every time you start it up? Well, go to Ford of Uniontown and trade it in. That's right, your Uniontown Ford dealer is ready to assist you with a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV purchase. Ford of Uniontown has all the deals, all the inventory, and they are ready to deal. It has never been a better time to buy a Ford. Service is their top priority. No matter where you purchase your Ford car or truck, Ford of Uniontown will be happy to service it for you. They offer Ford-trained technicians, Ford-certified parts and service, 1 year, 12,000-mile parts warranty, and new state-of-the-art service equipment. Call or stop in today to see the hometown service of Ford of Uniontown, Route 40 West across from Applebee's. So listen to your car the next time you hear it say, "Trade me in, trade me in." Ford of Uniontown, Route 40 at the top of the hill.
The Catholic War Veterans Post 1669 in Hopwood is a veterans organization located in Fayette County since 1950. They are proud to advertise on WMBS sports programs and to contribute to the Veterans Hospital, local sports teams, and scouting organizations. Best of luck to all of our local teams from the Catholic War Veterans Post 1669 in Hopwood.
Accidents can happen at any time. At Stewart Collision Service in Uniontown, we are here to repair your vehicle to pre-accident condition. Have dents? Stewart Collision Service does paintless dent repair. So give us a call at 724-437-9381 or stop by 73 East Fayette Street for all your collision needs. We work with all insurances. Stewart Collision supports our local high school sports teams and wish you the best this season. That's Stewart Collision Service, 73 East Fayette Street in Uniontown, 724-437-9381.
Prime Rosenick back here on the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show. Another exciting night of high school basketball here on WMBS. Uniontown at Elizabeth Forward, Southmoreland at Laurel Highlands. You can follow all the action on the WMBS Facebook and YouTube pages. Being joined now by Uniontown head coach Rob Kesmarski. And Rob, kind of an unexpected week off after game Tuesday against Southmoreland got postponed to make that up on January the 22nd, but a big game tonight on the road at Elizabeth Forward.
Yes, we are. We know it's a section game. It's on the road. Elizabeth Forward's an improved basketball team. They're 9-2. They lost a 2-point game to Southmoreland. They beat South Allegheny. Number 4 Turner is one of the better players in the section, probably the top 5 players in the section. They have some really good young players, freshmen. Hit a 3-pointer to beat South Allegheny. Their football player inside back. I believe he's going to Bucknell to play college football. So,
I didn't know that. I knew he played football. I didn't know he played basketball.
Okay. So we're excited about the game. Our kids have played well down there in the past. So we expect a big crowd and we're ready to go.
Yeah, they're actually riding a 9-game winning streak before that loss against Southmoreland last Friday.
Yes, they're a good team, and it was a 2-point game, and they had a chance to win the game. So it's a credit to their program. Larry Nolan, I have a lot of respect for him. Great guy. Played at Greensburg-Salem. His dad was assistant at Greensburg-Salem, and basically played the same style as Greensburg-Salem.
I'm sure they probably
dribble drive,
like that.
really good outside shooter.
Change.
So we know it's going to be a tough game, and our kids have really prepared for it.
Literally, when I walked from the park,
we've had a couple days off,
so I think we're fresh. I parked in about the same place I did last week.
Obviously, you played your last game without Calvin Winfrey. I actually saw Calvin out at the Laurel Highlands Bell Vernon game. He's itching to play. Do you think he'll have in the lineup tonight?
It's like, man.
It's probably a game time decision again. We want Calvin to play, and as soon as we get approval that he can play and is 100%, he'll be on that court. He means so much to us, and he dedicates so much time to the program whenever he's ready to go, and hopefully tonight he'll be on that floor.
We certainly can't take anybody lightly in the conference. We actually saw that last night as well. Albert Gallatin shocking Bell Vernon last night with an upset. So I'm sure that kind of refocuses your Red Raiders a little bit as well, just knowing, especially when you're on the road, you certainly have to take every opponent very seriously.
Yes, that's one thing with the credit to our players. We've been very successful over the years in section plays, especially the kids' focus. I mean, we talked the other day before the Southmoreland game. We went to the video room and we watched Southmoreland EF, so we got to see EF that also we looked at their players too. But our credit to our kids do not take anybody lightly. They watch the film, they know this number 3 is a freshman, they know he hit the shot against South Allegheny. They watch Huddle as much as me. It's amazing. It's a credit to all our players to watch it. And they go to games. If they're not, but there's a game somewhere our kids are going to be sitting in the stands. They were there and watched Bell Bryant last night. And to me, I said before, I think Albert Gallatin can beat some teams, and so that'll help. And we don't want to be one of those teams. We want to keep winning as many games as we can. And right now, we have a 2-game lead on Bell Vernon, and we're 1 up on everybody else.
Rob, appreciate your time as always. Best of luck against Elizabeth Forward tonight. We'll see you out there.
Thanks, Brian. We really appreciate it.
That's Uniontown head coach Rob Kesmarski. We'll talk to Nolan Larry, the head coach of the Elizabeth Forward Warriors, and the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show continues right after this.
I'm Bill Martin, and along with my partner Trip Radcliffe and Rob Harper, are attorneys at Radcliffe Martin Law. Our primary focus at Radcliffe Martin Law is representing people hurt in accidents. However, we handle workers' compensation claims, estate planning, real estate matters, and class actions. Radcliffe Martin Law is your hometown firm that offers conveniences not possible with Pittsburgh firms and provides better service than those firms. Radcliffe Martin Law, your local injury attorney. 724-439-3930.
Looking for a dentist? Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring, professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, pediatric, cosmetic, and so much more. Visit GeorgeDentalAssociates.com today. That's GeorgeDentalAssociates.com and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry. NovaCare Rehabilitation is now in Masontown. Using a personalized plan of care and one-on-one sessions, NovaCare gives you an advantage in rehabilitation. Dr. Haley Kruse and our professional staff are certified to use industry-leading treatments, including LVST Big Therapy for Parkinson's disease, which increases mobility, improves balance, and decreases time necessary to complete tasks. These services supplement NovaCare's exceptional orthopedic, concussion, and vestibular dysfunction resources. For more information or to schedule an appointment, call our new Masontown office on Route 21 McClellantown Road at 724-491-5220.
Looking for a fast, friendly notary service? Sandy Howell Notary Services, LLC, 158 Dry Knob Road, Smithfield, PA, is here to help with transfers, plate renewals, new PA plates, and more. They serve Uniontown, Smithfield, Fairchance, and surrounding areas. Open weekday evenings starting at 5:30 p.m., Saturday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Sandy Howell Notary Services, 158 Dry Knob Road, Smithfield, 724-564-8955. Big enough to serve you, small enough to know you by name.
Attorneys Bobby Gordon, Shane Gannon, and Tim Witt at Watson Mundorf LLP wish all of our local teams the best of luck this year. Watson Mundorf is a premier regional law firm whose experience and expertise empower it to not only be an advocate for its clients, but also provide them with exceptional service to exceed expectations. With offices in Uniontown and Connellsville, they are local and here to serve you. Call 724-626-8882 for attorneys Bobby Gordon, Shane Gannon, and Tim Witt.
Ready to update your home? Find what you need at Zen's Construction Warehouse. Their friendly, knowledgeable staff will be happy to help you the old-fashioned way. They'll answer your questions and get you started on your next home project. Conveniently located at 485 Walnut Hill Road in Continental. Zen's is open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, Saturday and Sunday, 10 to 2. For more information, call 724-366-8274 or visit Zen's Construction Warehouse's Facebook page. Zen's Construction Warehouse, their surplus is your saving.
Brian Rozak back here on the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show. 2 high school basketball games on the WMBS platforms tonight. Uniontown at Elizabeth Forward, Southmoreland at Laurel Highlands. Being joined now by the head coach of the Elizabeth Forward Warriors, Nolan Larry. And Nolan, you're running a 9-game winning streak before your loss against Southmoreland last Friday night. Talk about what happened against the Scotties.
Well, Southmoreland's a very, very good team. They always give us trouble. The last 2 years I've been here, we've not struggled against them, but they play well against us. They know how to play against us. And offensively, they were extremely efficient. We had a horrible second quarter, got down by as many as 19, fought back to tie it up going into the fourth quarter. And then, kind of my three go-to guys had 4 fouls. We had to kind of change schematically who we were defending. They got off to a hot start in the fourth again, kind of like they did in the second quarter. And we tried to fight back and made it close at the end. But really, all credit to Southmoreland. They're a very good team, and they're really good challenge everyone else here for the section.
Now you've had a week off since your last game, taking on Uniontown tonight, coming off a loss. Is that a good or bad thing for your program?
I'll tell you what, I think it was a good thing. We really do practice hard, very game-like situations. And I think guys, after 9 wins in a row, I think guys were kind of worn down a little bit. And maybe that's why we came up a little bit short at the end against Southmoreland. So I think that kind of that week off got.
I have Instagram, but I don't even know how to work it.
And let them realize, because they were pretty down after
I do have Twitter. I use it
let
sometimes,
them understand that, we're just getting started here in section play, and we're only halfway through the season. And we have a gauntlet coming up. I said, so let's just refocus and prepare and get back to doing what we do, and I think we can have the same stretch down the second half of the season.
We'll talk about the matchup with Uniontown. Obviously, they're a strong program. We're in the state semifinals a year ago. They haven't lost a game so far this year, but you do have them on your home floor, and you certainly played well at home so far this season.
They're loaded. It's kind of in our section. To me, it's them, and then there's everybody else kind of competing against each other. But, we're not going to back down from anybody. Our kids know their kids. So there's been back and forth banter and whatnot. It being at home, it's going to be nice. It's going to be a loud crowd.
Well, if we weren't on, we would know. He'd let us know.
So I expect a packed gym and hopefully a very competitive game.
Yeah, we've certainly seen some surprises in the section, including last night with Albert Gallatin downing Bell Vernon. So that kind of shows that anything can happen, especially when you have a team on your own floor.
Just making sure we're on.
Yes,
okay.
I would say I'm shocked about that game, but going to Albert Gallatin is just a tough place to play. You never know what you're going to get there. The games always seem to be close and competitive regardless of who they're playing. So although the final result was a little bit surprising, the fact that it was a close game in our section really doesn't surprise me. It truly is to me. Kind of Uniontown is a step above than everybody else, as shown by last night. Kind of anybody can beat anybody on a given night.
Well, Coach, appreciate your time. Best of luck against Uniontown tonight. We'll see you out there.
Absolutely. Thank you very much.
That's Elizabeth Forward head coach Nolan Larry joining us here on the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show. One of 2 games in our platforms tonight. We'll also have coverage of Southmoreland and Laurel Highlands. We'll talk to the head coach of the Mustangs, John Smith, when the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show continues right after this.
The C. Harper Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive C. Harper Service Valet. Just call to schedule your next service appointment, and we'll come pick up your car, then drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pickup and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy.
Find more snuggle time this winter and be prepared for the cold with the help of First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County. With a home improvement loan, a home equity loan, or home equity line of credit, you can finally upgrade that old furnace, take care of that leaking roof, or replace those outdated floors. Keep the cold out and the warm and cozy in your home this winter. Visit a loan officer today or apply online at ffgc.bank. First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS number 458729.
Hi, I'm Russ Plaho. As your local Allstate agent, providing protection that fits your life is something I take, personally. I'm committed to learning about your needs and personalizing protection to meet them. From bundling your auto, home, and life insurance with ease to evaluating optional coverage based on your protection needs. I can build an insurance proposal that fits your life. Are you in good hands? Contact me, Russ Plaho, for a free quote.
Subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Savings vary.
Bruce Beer, located at 187A Collinsville Street, and available by phone at 724-417-4958. is here to meet your accounting, tax service, and real estate management needs. Call Bruce Beard at 724-417-4958. 724-417-4958. Good luck and best wishes to the Laurel Highlands Mustangs and the Uniontown Red Raiders from Bruce Beard.
The T-Berry Law Office and attorney Vincent M. T-Berry would like to thank everyone who voted them best law firm and criminal defense attorney in the 2023 Best in Fayette contest.
Playing right now.
The T-Berry Law Office specializes in criminal defense, wills and estates, family law, and personal injury. The T-Berry Law Office is located at 84 East Main Street, across the street from the Fayette County Courthouse in Uniontown. Make your first call to attorney Vincent M. T-Berry and the T-Berry Law Office.
There's one there,
Phone
Sandy Howell.
724-430-0300, or visit their new website at tberrylawoffice.com. The T-Berry Law Office. Small town, big results.
This is Dr. Fraser Stokes. Problems with
Sandy
swallowing
Howell,
are common and they're often ignored. They occur in people of all ages, and they have causes that are highly treatable. Drs. Ruth Hart, Calabrese, Hoppy, and I specialize in the care of swallowing disorders.
Federal.
To seek help, call our team at U.S. Digestive Health at 724-437-7677.
For funeral services from pre-need to at-need, burial or cremation, call Gates Funeral Home and Crematory, located at 136 North Gallatin Avenue in a beautifully restored historic home. Family owned and operated by Rick Gates, former Brownsville resident and Guyville alumni, the Gates Funeral Home and Crematory offers warmth, convenience, affordability, and ample parking. With a knowledgeable funeral director and compassionate staff, the Gates family and the Gates Funeral Home and Crematory are ready to assist you.
Brian Rozak back here on the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show, being joined by Laurel Highlands head coach John Smith. The Mustangs at home tonight, hosting the Southmoreland Scotties, and we'll also have coverage of Uniontown and Elizabeth Forward tonight on the WMBS platforms. And coach, certainly a tough one last time out. You were without 25 points per game in your starting lineup with both Antoine and Aiden Black out of the game, and it was certainly a tall task going up against a very talented Bell Vernon team.
No, it didn't go our way. They caused the pressure early on and turned the ball over and really couldn't overcome the hole we dug ourselves into. So, the boys play hard. We're keeping the attitudes and the
they always scare me at the scorer's table.
As we can, and we're just going to keep working. Got Southmoreland tonight, and looking forward to it.
Turnovers have certainly been your bugaboo over the last couple of games. I think you guys were close to 30 turnovers against Bell Vernon as well, at 29 against Albert Gallatin. What do you have to do to try to limit that a little bit tonight against Southmoreland?
Well, I think we just need to relax. I really don't think it's a matter of skill. I just think it's I think it's pressure. I think it's pressure. I think I've been saying it all season. We have a group of boys with zero to little varsity experience, and I think when teams come out and they crank up the pressure on it, I think that lack of experience shows. I don't think it's a matter of I was talking to the boys the last few practices we've had, and I don't think we've had one 10-second count backcourt violation all season. But we sure have had way too many turnovers in the backcourt. And I think we just have to settle down, and play basketball. They just have to settle down and play basketball.
You look at Southmoreland, you mentioned a solid team. In fact, last Friday they were able to end Elizabeth Forward's 9-game winning streak.
Yeah, they knocked off EF, and then I believe it was a 2-point game versus Bell Vernon. So, the Scotties are solid. They're well coached. I know Kiefer is their main guy. He played solid against us last year, and I'm sure they got a plan tonight, and we're looking forward to it.
Now, of course, lots of stuff can happen at any time. We certainly saw that last night as well with Albert Gallatin down in Bell Vernon.
I had the same trouble trying to get.
Absolutely, and that's what I mean. Our section is very
the other one's Keffer. So I was trying to keep them straight.
I feel that Uniontown is tough, but everybody is a solid basketball team and can win. It's just a matter of playing four full quarters of basketball. Taking care of the ball, and really, in my opinion, it's the little things. I've been discussing with the boys. You mentioned the turnovers, and if you take 75% of 30 turnovers, you're looking at like 22 turnovers. And if they score on 75% of the turnovers, 22. That's 44 points we're giving each team.
Yep.
And that's that's very hard to overcome. And obviously some of the games that we were in this year. Seneca Valley was a single-digit loss. TJ was a single-digit loss. McKeesport, I think, was 12, but we were actually up at half. And in each of those games, in every instance, it's been the turnovers that plagued us. It's been the turnovers that plagued us that caused us, to let the teams go on a little bit of a run, and we weren't able to come out with the victory. So, the focus has been, just being mentally tough. Keeping the energy positive, and take care of the ball. We have to take care of the ball.
As Laurel Highlands head coach John Smith, the Mustangs up against the Southmoreland Scotties tonight. We'll talk to Southmoreland head coach Frank Messino when the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show continues right after this.
Messino. If a new or new-to-you vehicle is in your plans for 2024, you need to come see us at Autoland Hyundai, where you'll always get a great deal. New cars are arriving daily, so check them out. You'll find the car that fits your lifestyle and your budget. Whether you are looking for a brand new 2024 Hyundai or a certified pre-owned Hyundai, family owned by the Parker family and in the car business for over 60 years, we know that the secret of a successful business is treating our customers right. At Autoland, service is as important as the sale, and we are proud of our award-winning service department. We offer Hyundai Owner Assurance, America's best warranty, 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain protection, and 3 years, 36,000-mile free complimentary maintenance. Visit our website, AutolandHyundai.com, stop by our convenient location on 25 East Fayette Street in Uniontown, or call 724-437-9999. And remember, you always pay less to drive the best at Autoland Hyundai.
Looking for a fast, friendly notary service? Sandy Howell Notary Services, LLC, 158 Dry Knob Road, Smithfield, PA, is here to help with transfers, plate renewals, new PA plates, and more. They serve Uniontown, Smithfield, Fairchance, and surrounding areas. Open weekday evenings starting at 5:30 p.m., Saturday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Sandy Howell Notary Services, 158 Dry Knob Road, Smithfield, 724-564-8955. Big enough to serve you, small enough to know you by name.
Are you considering a project design and don't know where to start? K2 Engineering offers a wide range of professional civil, architectural, and municipal services to meet your individual project needs. Our versatility, combined with our personalized approach, is what sets us apart as a full-service engineering and consultation firm. To learn more about our services, please visit us on the web at www.k2engineering.net.
So if you wanted to mark them off.
K2 Engineering, where customer service is our priority.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your Erie agent in Uniontown and Ross Traver Township is Sproul's Insurance Group, 724-437-9812, or go to SproulsInsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all.
Your health is the most important thing to you. When you need physical therapy, find the best clinic to serve you. Movement Physiotherapy, now located off Route 40 on Pedro Drive, west of Uniontown, understands this and wants to help ease the stress. Tyler Gasick has over 10 years of experience helping people improve their health with physical therapy and is ready to help you. Tyler's from the Uniontown area and is committed to helping improve his community. To schedule your appointment, phone 724-912-PTPT or visit Movement Physiotherapy online at movementpp.com.
I'm Rozak back here on the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show with Southmoreland head coach Frank Messino. The Scotties at Laurel Highlands tonight taking on the Mustangs. And coach, you're really just 2 points away from being undefeated at this point of the season. Had a nice win over Elizabeth Ford last Friday, and the only loss that 2-point step back against Bell Vernon.
Yeah, we started a little slow against Bell Vernon early. We were 1 for 11 in the field and 0
6 or 8 from the foul line. But after we caught our feet a little bit, got our feet underneath us, we came back and played well. We just come up 2 points short. We also struggled on the boards against them. I think they out-rebounded us by 20 rebounds. That was a recipe for disaster.
Is that a fun game for you to coach? Because you're on the Bell Vernon football staff as well, as you probably know a lot of those guys pretty well.
Yeah, it's a pretty fun game. The kids are good about it. I do know most of the kids. They make it fun. But it's competitive. They're out to beat me. I'm out to beat them. But we'll have a good time with them.
They had a nice win over Elizabeth Forward on Friday. I actually saw them on Tuesday against Laurel Highlands. They were, very impressive. And for you guys to come away with a 7-point win, I think it says a lot for your program.
Yeah, we started out real well against CF. We built a big lead. And I don't know, for whatever reason, if I had the answers, wouldn't let it happen. But, we tend to give up big leads. I don't know if we ease up or whatever it is. And they come back and ended up taking a 1-point lead, actually. And, we kind of calmed things down and retook control of the game and built it back up to around 10. And, just fought to hold on to the end. But the kids played pretty well. Happy with the defensive effort. And then coming off the Bell Vernon game, first loss of the season, was a little worried about, our mental state, but the kids did pretty well with it, so I was pretty happy.
And on Friday, you have Laurel Highlands, of course, they lost a bunch from a very solid team they actually had over about a 4-year period, trying to rebuild and stay in the conference race. What do you notice about their program?
Uniontown Mayor Bill Gerke wishes our student athletes a great winter sports season. Mayor Gerke would also like to wish Uniontown head coach Rob Kesmarski
off the radio.
Uniontown Red Raiders basketball team.
Went off again. It went off again. It's back on Facebook, but we don't have the radio feed.
And we're back here at Laurel Highlands High School as we're getting set for Laurel Highlands and Southmoreland tonight. TJ DeStefano, Gary Frankhauser, and Sarah Camp behind the camera. Again, our video stream is being brought to you by State Farm agent Lauren Yohman and Potter's Bar and Grill. We're on the WMBS Facebook page, as well as the South Union Township Facebook page and Facebook Live. Our South Union sponsors, we thank them: Smith Lewis Chess CPAs in Uniontown, Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law, the Sprouse Insurance Group and agent David Hughes, SWGI Specialists, now part of U.S. Digestive Health, Chesler's Fine Furniture, Route 51 north of Uniontown, the UPMC Rehabilitation Institute and physical therapist Jim Burns, United Bank, and South Union Township Supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott. Laurel Highlands again 0-3 in section play, 2-11 overall. On the other side, Southmoreland 1-1 in section play. They are 11-1 overall. The Mustangs have lost 8 in a row. They have not won since December the 12th against Connellsville. They average 56 points a game, allow 68.5 a game. And for Southmoreland, they're coming in off a 77-70 win over Elizabeth Forward. The Scotties are averaging 68 points a game and allowing 49.5 a game.
Thank you, TJ. And the starting lineups are going to be brought to you by SWGI Specialists, now U.S. Digestive Health at Uniontown. A different name, but the same team, providing the same exceptional digestive care to our communities. Wishing the best of luck to all of our Fayette County teams. Starting for the visiting Southmoreland Scarties under Coach Frank Musino. Number 1, a guard, George Ty Campbell, 5'9" senior. Number 10, Elliot Primus, a 6'3" junior forward. Number 11, Ty Keffer, 6'3" senior guard, leading scorer for the Scotties. Number 12, Wyatt Richter, a 5'11" senior guard. And number 23, Noah Fellenser, a 5'11" sophomore guard. For the Mustangs under Coach John Smith, starting at one of the guards, number 5, Ethan Koffler, a 5'9" senior guard. Number 13, Jaden Ringer, a 5'10" senior guard. Number 24, Aiden Black, back in the lineup here tonight, a 5'9" junior guard. Number 31, Shane Layton, a 6'2" senior forward. And number 32, Sevi Vecchiola, a 6'1" sophomore forward, getting the start here tonight for the Mustangs. About 3 minutes to go before the tip. The officials and the captains and coaches are at midcourt to get the instructions and the sportsmanship instructions. And TJ, once again, the Mustangs need to try to find an identity. They need to possibly slow things down a little bit, try to keep this thing close into the fourth quarter, and pull out a victory, much-needed victory here in the section play.
You're right, Gary. We touched on this a little bit in our pregame show. Turnovers have been a problem for Laurel Highlands. You mentioned, not really having an identity. Also, they've been behind in so many of these games. If they can get off to a fast start and build on a lead, maybe they can build off of that and try to get something going.
You're right, and confidence is a huge factor in high school basketball, and if they can get out to that fast start, as you said, that will increase the confidence tenfold, and also would increase the intensity on the defensive and offensive ends for the Mustangs. But looking at the Scotties on the other side, this is a talented team and a very senior-laden team. They have 3 seniors in the starting lineup, which provides for a lot of experience, and they come off the bench with some seniors too. And their leading scorer, Ty Keffer, is going to have a lot to say about what happens here this evening.
That's right, and some of the other guys, Wyatt Richter's averaging 10.5 a game. Noah Felencer is averaging 14.5 a game. Elliot Primus, 5.2 a game. Ronnie Collins, 7.5 a game. So they have players that could score, and as you mentioned, senior laden, a lot of juniors as well. So they have a lot of experience on the Scotty side.
And that has shown dividends already here in the early part of the season with there's 11 wins. And no matter who they played, 11 wins is very impressive.
The Mustangs are 2-5 at home. The Scotties 4-1 on the road this year. And we're about a minute or so away from tip-off between Southmoreland and Laurel Highlands here in this big Section 3 4A contest.
And before we get started, take a look at one of our sponsors, UPMB Centers for Rehab Services. UPMC Rehab Institute on Wayland Smith Drive offers cutting-edge physical therapy. Jim Burns and his staff are residents of the community. Jim Burns watching here this evening. They treat sports injuries, neurological conditions, back pain, sprains and strains, joint replacements, hand injuries, and other conditions. You can call the office with a prescription from your doctor or schedule by direct access, and they can contact your doctor for you. 724-437-7500. We're just about ready for the national anthem.
This
And there's the national anthem. And we're about set to go here for basketball tonight at Laurel Highlands. Again, the starters for the Mustangs, it's Koffler, Ringer, Black, Layton, and Vecchiola. And for Southmoreland, it's Campbell, Primus, Keffer, Richter, and Falenser for Southmoreland. Southmoreland's in the black uniforms with the red trim and numbers, and Laurel Highlands will be in the white uniforms with the blue numbers and trim. And again, we're on the WMBS Facebook page, the South Union Township Facebook page, and the Trib Live High School Sports Network. And our video stream is brought to you by State Farm agent Lauren Yohman and Potter's Bar and Grill.
Well, TJ, the place filled up a little more than I thought it would. The people braving the elements, and that's exactly what it was, braving the elements here this evening. Those winds were treacherous out there, and I don't think it's getting any better over the weekend, but people want to see some high school basketball. They come out to support the Mustangs, and there are Southmoreland Scotty fans who traveled down here from Westmoreland County to see their team play also. And we hope we can provide some entertainment to our Facebook Live viewers here this evening.
Most definitely. Hopefully everyone's safe wherever they are. As you mentioned earlier, I got here after narrowly ducking a flying KFC sign.
Unbelievable.
Crazy.
Yeah.
But a big game, as we mentioned. Obviously, Laurel Highlands in the last place right now in this section. And Southmoreland in the thick of things in section play with a 1-1 record. And I think, Gary, too, for Laurel Highlands, I mean, you've lost 8 in a row. You just need a win right now. Anything that can, build some confidence for the team right now.
You're exactly right, and I think they're going to need to try to stay out of foul trouble here, too, especially Aiden Black. He's had some situations here earlier in the season where he had to be on the bench with some foul trouble. The Mustangs don't go very deep, but they'll have to hopefully find some chemistry here with this starting lineup tonight. They do have a little bit of a height advantage, that being the Southmoreland Scotties, a little bit of a height advantage over the Mustangs with 6'3" senior guard forward Ty Keffer. He's a rebounder as well as a scorer. He's just an all-around athlete that leads the way for the Scotties.
And it's going to be Shane Layton and Elliot Primus to jump center here. The Mustangs are going to go left to right and Southmoreland right to left, and the tap is controlled by the Scotties, and they bring it into the forecourt.
2-3 zone for the Mustangs to start things off.
And
it's a turnover.
Yeah, the Scotties turn it over, throwing it right to Aiden Black. And he gets it back to Ringer, and they work it over to Koffler. Now Black at center. A man-to-man for Southmoreland, and Black is going to throw the ball away, and the Mustangs turn it right over.
So a little extra mustard on that pass by Aiden, just missed the target.
As Keffer brings it up for the Scotties. Works it over to Falenser, back to Keffer.
This zone might help the Mustangs with rebounding help. Almost another steal.
Yep, right into the middle of the zone, and they dump it off along the baseline, and Southmoreland loses it. Another turnover for them, and here comes Black for the Mustangs. Now Ringer gets it to Vecchiola. Vecchiola looking, finds Koffler on the left side. Koffler bounce over to Layton.
Good motion by the Mustangs. Nobody standing still. This is something good for the Mustangs.
Black from the foul line, good, and the Mustangs out in front 2-0. Black averages 14.1 a game.
A little bit of hop in the step of the Mustangs here, starting things off.
And with it now is Falenser for Southmoreland. 6:33 to go in the first quarter. Over to Campbell on the right side, back to Falenser. Now back to Campbell on the right wing. Down along the baseline, nothing there, and it worked back out to the top of the key. Falenser, he'll drive in. The basket counts, and a foul.
Wow. Let him split the zone that time and went to the hoop. And Valencer able to finish at the rim and pull off the foul, and that's going to be against number 13, Ringer.
His first for the team. Valencer is a 62% free throw shooter. He'll have a chance at a three-point play. He averages 14.5 points a game. And the three-point play, no good on the foul shot. Rebound, out of bounds, and it will go to Laurel Highlands. We're in a tie game right now with 6:14 to go here in quarter one. Vecchiola will inbound for the Mustangs.
Here's the Scotties putting full court pressure. That's based on the scouting report of the Mustangs, unable to get through that pressure, but they do solve it this time. Koffler, Layton in the corner, and he'll hit three.
Yep, deep in the left corner was Shane Layton, and the Mustangs up 5-2. Keffer now with it to Campbell. Now Campbell, right wing three, and it's good for George Campbell, his first points, and we have a tie game at 5. Ringer. Now Layton back to Ringer, and now Koffler near center sets up things for the Mustangs. Black on the right wing. Black.
An offensive foul?
An offensive foul, yes, on Aiden Black.
Wow, not something you want to see in that situation, that's for sure.
So that's his first of the team's second. Go ahead, Gary.
He hooked him on that drive, tried to split the defender, just hooked the Scotty defender, and the official right there in front of him made the call.
5:24 to go in the first, tied at 5. Valencer with it for Southmoreland. Over to Campbell, back to Valencer. And they work it around the perimeter. Back on the right side to Campbell. Valencer, top of the key. He comes right down the lane, puts it up. It won't go. Rebound. Laurel Highlands comes up with it.
Layton.
Now ahead. Koffler stops, pops, no good. And the rebound pulled down by Keffer. Into the forecourt. Keffer into the corner. Three ball on the way from Richter. It's no good. And it'll go out of bounds, and it will go to Laurel Highlands. 5-5, tie ball game with 4:50 to go in this first quarter. Vecchiola inbounds to Ringer, now back to Vecchiola. Ringer, nice job to break the press. Koffler tried to find Layton, but he throws it away. Turnover, Laurel Highlands. Keffer brings it up now. Keffer down the lane, dumps it off to Richter. Richter, quick pass, cross court. Three ball is down, and that is Campbell, his second tray. 8-5, Southmoreland. 6 points for Campbell. Ringer, now Layton drives the right baseline, puts it up and in. Nice power move there by Layton.
Good baseline drive, finishes at the rim.
And he has 5, and it's an 8-7 advantage for the Scotties. Valencer now left wing, steps into the three, and it's off the front rim. Black gets the long rebound. Black into the forecourt. Pulls it out to center. Man-to-man look for Southmoreland. Here's Black, drives into the right blocks. Shot won't go, but there's a foul on Southmoreland.
Could they call that foul on? I couldn't pick it up. That's Valencer, I believe, yes.
Yes, 23.
It's going to put Black at the line.
Aiden Black, 64% from the free throw line as he misses the first. Still 8-7 in favor of Southmoreland, 3:44 to go in the first. Here's the second, it's good. So Black has 3 points, and we have a tie game again at 8.
Mustangs switching up now to a little 1-3-1 zone, so changing defenses on the Scotties. It's like a matchup zone.
Yep. Valencer stands at center with it.
Now man-to-man.
Now Richter back to Valencer. Valencer drives in the right side, kicks it out to Campbell. Campbell. Now Valencer drives the right baseline, puts it up and in. That's 4 points for Valencer, and it's a 10-8 advantage for Southmoreland.
Another turnover.
Richter coming up with it, and he turns it right back over Black. Black into the forecourt. They go to double him, gets it over to Koffler. Here comes Layton for three. It's down. Shane Layton has 8, and it's
2
11.
threes.
Yep, 11-10. There's a loose ball, and it's going to go back to Southmoreland.
Trade turnovers there. The Mustangs had the breakaway and just lost it out of bounds across the way, and both teams with 4 turnovers here early, TJ.
Good start for Shane Layton. 8 points, 2 threes. And the Mustangs up by 1. 2:45 to go in the first. Here's Richter with it. That's Valencer. Shot from about the foul line, too strong. And an easy rebound for Shane Layton. Black brings it up. Black. Ringer, now it is Layton. Back to Ringer.
Layton likes that corner
He
across
does.
the way.
Black.
Now they got to keep moving at the Mustang offense, standing still a little bit.
Koffler now. Now Layton. Here comes Black. Left wing 3, no good. Rebound, though, for Ringer. Back out. Here's Koffler. Drives the lane. Shot, score, and a foul for Ethan Koffler. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
Fouls on Wyatt Richter, his first, team second. Koffler getting into the act offensively with a nice drive and finish.
He's 76% from the foul line, averages 11.1 a game, and makes the 3-point play. And the Mustangs extend the lead to 14-10 with 2 minutes to go here in quarter 1.
It's like a box in one now with Ringer on Keffer.
Now Valencer into the corner, driving the baseline is Warwick. Now Valencer. Here's Warwick. He's on the left side, gets it over to Valencer, and he pulls it back out.
It's a Ringer just shadowing Keffer, and there's a turnover. Oh my!
I thought it was a turnover, a missed shot inside there by Primus, and then a foul on Laurel Highlands.
And there's Keffer working the offensive boards. That's trying to get himself into the offensive action. He'll go to the line for 2, and that foul is on Vecchiola, his first, team third.
First foul shot here, and gets the roll for Keffer. That's his first points of the game. 14-11 Laurel Highlands. Keffer, 91% from the free throw line, the best free throw shooter for Southmoreland. He's also averaging 23.7 a game, and he makes the second.
Suchevich and Varney in for the Mustangs. Black gets it deep now to Varney.
And he's going to put it up and in. So Varney enters the game and gets his first points, and it's 16-12 Laurel Highlands. 1:15 to go in the first. Valencer with it now. Across the way to Keffer. And they go back and forth with it. Valencer at center, now back to Keffer.
Switches up to a 3-2 zone this time. So changing defenses every time down, the Mustangs.
Richter back out to Valencer. 3 ball on the way, front rim no good from Warwick.
Out.
Now the other way, Koffler, can't get it to go. Big offensive rebound by Layton, and he draws a foul. He'll be going to the charity stripe here.
I think that's Richter. That'd be his second.
It is, and that's team foul 3, so both teams 3 fouls here. Shane Layton to the line. He is an 83% free throw shooter, misses the first. He averages 4.2 a game. He has 8 points so far tonight. And the second is no good. That rolled right off. So still 16-12 in favor of the Mustangs. 45.1 to go here in the first.
Those foul shots are really important for the Mustangs. They need to get back in the rhythm there.
Keffer takes it the whole way in. Too strong. Rebound for Layton. Here come the Mustangs ahead to Black. Black, he draws a foul.
And that's going to be, I believe, on 23. That's Noah Valencer's second.
Team foul 4, so 1 away from the bonus here for the Mustangs. And George Campbell is going to check into the lineup for Southmoreland, and out is Ty Warwick.
Koffler trying to get it in. Does to Varney. Spin move. Doesn't get it.
Now Black with it on the left side. He'll get it back out to Suchovitz. Looking for the entry pass to Varney. Now hands it off to Black, and he's going to pull it out on the left side. Mustangs can hold for the final shot here. That looks like what they're going to do. Black with it.
Needs to get it in motion, though. He can't get a 5-second call. Now he spreads out.
Down to 6 seconds. Black still with it. Suchovitz, 3. That's an air ball, and that's how the first quarter will end, with Laurel Highlands leading Southmoreland 16-12. It's a C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night on WMBS, the South Union Township Facebook page, and the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
Joby's Golf, where can you go these days to have your gas pump for you, oil checked, and windshield cleaned for you? Joby's Golf, that's where. Joby's Golf is located on the corner of Fayette and Beeson Boulevard in Uniontown. Joby's Golf offers lockout services, general repairs, tire repairs, state inspections, and 24-hour AAA towing service. Phone 724-438-0681 for Joby's Golf. Davis, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Okay. Since 1976, Davis & Davis has represented people and not insurance companies. Our lawyers have experience in litigating or settling personal injury claims, medical malpractice cases, and wrongful death actions, together with domestic, real estate, workers' compensation, and municipal law experience. Throughout decades of work, Davis & Davis has successfully represented thousands of cases in local, state, and federal courts. 724-437-2799 for Davis & Davis.
As we start quarter number 2, TJ DeStefano, Gary Frankhauser, and Sarah Camp with you here. Laurel Highlands leads Southmoreland 16-12. Mustangs with it now. Black comes into the right blocks, goes to the glass. It rolls around. Big offensive rebound for Varney, but he can't get it to go.
Nice play there by Varney. Aggressive on the offensive boards. Just unfortunate to have it roll out. The Mustangs now in a 3-2 zone again.
Keffer with it over to Falenser. Goes into Primus, and they're going to throw it away, and it'll go back to the Mustangs. Some first quarter numbers here. Campbell with 6, 2 for Keffer, and 4 for Falenser for Southmoreland. For Laurel Highlands, Koffler with 3, Black with 3, 2 for Varney, and 8 for Layton. 4-point advantage for the Mustangs. Black with it to Suchovitz. Now over to Koffler, working it around the perimeter to the left side. It's Black. He drives in, and he's going to be fouled hard.
Good sportsmanship, though. A good hard foul, but unintentional. It's going to send Black to the line for 2, and that's going to be the third foul on Falenser, I believe.
And it is. And he's going to be coming out. It looks like Ty Warwick is going to be replacing him here momentarily. Black at the line. He is a 64% free throw shooter and gets the roll on the first.
2 for 3 so far at the line for Aiden Black.
That's his 4th point tonight. Make it 17-12 now in favor of LH. Here's the second for Black. It's good. So he's up to 5 points. And it's a 6-point advantage for Laurel Highlands. Richter gets it into Primus.
Look.
Nice job, and Warwick finishes it along the baseline. That's his first points. 18-14 Laurel Highlands. Koffler brings it up. Koffler over to Black on the right side. Back to Suchovitz at the top of the key. He's going to go over to Layton. Back to Black. Black pulls it out. Over to Layton on the right wing. It's tipped away by Keffer. Now the lead feed to Keffer the other way.
No call. Wow. Could have been an offensive foul there.
But Laurel Highlands gets it. Black with it. Cross court, Layton for three.
Got it again. He loves the corner.
He's made all 3 of his threes from that corner, Gary. 21-14 Laurel Highlands. That's 11 for Layton. Now this is Primus. Kicks it back out for a 3. No good by Warwick. Inside Campbell puts up a wild shot, all glass. Going the other way, Black. He'll drive in, put it up, all glass at the other end, and we go the other way. Lead feed for Primus. He lays it up and in. First for Primus, and it's 21-16 LH. 5:40 to go in the first quarter, or the second quarter, I should say. It's Koffler with it now at center. Now it's Layton. Koffler with it near the top of the key. Layton on the right wing. Layton will dump it back to Koffler. And he's going to pull it out.
Coach Smith calling a set pattern play here. Look for a top screen.
Almost stolen, but Black keeps it, and it's going to be a foul.
We're going to call an offensive foul.
They are.
I think it's on Varney. Wow, a little illegal screen is the call on Varney. A little unusual there. Both players kind of jostling for position. They call the foul on Varney.
That was his first and the team's first. Keffer brings it up. 21-16 advantage for Laurel Highlands. Campbell has to go up and get it. Now Richter with it. Quick pass to the corner to Warwick.
Got away with a travel there.
Richter gets it back. Over to Campbell. Now Richter, left wing's going to step into a 3 and banks it in.
Wow. You got to call those.
Yeah. Richter's first points, 21-19. LH, the lead is down to 2. 4:33 left in the half. Black with it. Between the circles, Black. Inside, dump it off to Suchevich, and he threw it away. Turnover for LH. Keffer. Quick pass into Campbell. Travel for Southmoreland.
So looking at the turnovers right now, TJ, Southmoreland with 7 turnovers, the Mustangs with 6.
Luke Martin just checked in for Laurel Highlands, and coming in for Southmoreland is Brady Sherbandi.
Martin provides some good minutes off the bench for the Mustangs. A sophomore, 6 foot, number 22.
As Black brings it up for LH. 2-point lead.
Letting a lot of contact there.
Little Layton almost lost it, gets it back to Black. Black drives in. Oh, and a quick pass. Yeah, he was trying to find Ringer, but just too quick on the pass, and it's going to go back to the Scotties.
That's one he should just shoot.
Keffer will inbound here.
Mustangs now with some full court pressure.
Keffer.
They can force some turnovers.
Yep, in the backcourt still. Ringer, or Richter, I should say, gets it ahead. They break the press.
Good trap.
And they called a foul.
Wow.
On Laurel Highlands here.
That's Layton, his first. Team foul number 2 on the Mustangs in the quarter, and Aiden Black will take a little bit of a break, and Koffler will come back in along with Ringer.
Richter with it now, gets the inbound. Still a 2-point lead for Laurel Highlands. Warwick back to Richter. He's on the right side. Back to Warwick.
Travel again.
Yep, he took off to try to drive there and travel, so going back to the Mustangs. 3:32 to go in the half. They'll inbound from in front of their bench here into the backcourt, and Koffler will bring it up under no pressure here.
We'll face the man-to-man defense by Southmoreland. Vecchiola now with a chance to go to the hoop.
Oh, and has it knocked away out of bounds, and it will go back to Southmoreland.
Wow. Looked like a block. But Vecchiola is not complaining about it, so it must have been correct.
As the Mustangs hanging on to the 2-point lead, 21-19. Richter up the left side with it. Goes cross court into the corner. That's Primus. Working it around, that was Sherbandi. Now back to Richter. Now Sherbandi with it. Inside, we're going to have a foul here on Laurel Highlands. That pass went inside for Keffer.
I think that's Ringer. That's going to be his second. Team foul number 3 in the quarter with 3 minutes and 1 second to go here before halftime. Going to get Black back in the game. He's going to take Ringer out with those 2 fouls. The Mustangs will go 2-3 zone out of bounds. Oh, bad play there.
Oh, and a basket and one there. Ty Warwick.
Cannot let that ball come into the lane like that against a 2-3 zone. Got to be aware of the cutter. And now with the good hoop, chance for the 3-point play. Foul on Martin.
His first, team's fourth. First point, or make it 4 points for Warwick. He has a chance at the 3-point play, and he makes it. He has 5 now, and Southmoreland takes the lead, 22-21 now.
Mustangs with just 5 points in the quarter.
Black with it now.
That's a block.
A foul on it. Might be Primus, I think.
It is. Just a second team foul for Southmoreland in the quarter.
And that's his first. Koffler will inbound.
Mustangs a little stagnant, standing still here on offense. Vecchiola has it lost again.
Yeah, he threw it away. Warwick gets it ahead to Sherbandi. Sherbandi back out Richter, almost lost it. Now Warwick working it around. That's Sherbandi going inside off Keffler's. Oh, it was off Keffer, and then a foul there as Primus tried to take it to the basket. It's going to be an offensive foul.
Primus.
Yep.
So 3 team fouls now on Southmoreland. 2.5 to go here in the second.
And a 1-point lead for the Scotties, 22-21. Black with it now, comes across the dividing line. Now Koffler, he loses it off his foot. Primus lost it, back to Black. Black gets it off to Martin, who missed the shot, but there is a foul.
I think it's going to be on the Mustangs.
Yep. This will put the Scotty.
No, that's just the 4th, I think.
Yep.
That foul's on Martin. Who'd they call that on? Martin, I thought. Yes, I believe that was on Martin. His second. They're saying 5. Yeah, it is the 5th.
And it was on Vecchiola.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. So bonus here now for Laurel High, or for Southmoreland. The last 2-11, and the first foul shot is no good. And that's Warwick at the line. He has 5 points. Well, the second here, and it is no good. Missed it off the front rim. Rebound for Varney. So still a 1-point game here. Southmoreland in front. Koffler to Layton. Back to Koffler on the right side. Now we're under 2 minutes to go. Koffler over to Martin on the left side. Into Layton. Now Black. Black right down the lane. Floater gets it to go. Hit the back of the iron and then off the front iron and in for Aiden Black. And the Mustangs back in front by 1. Richter with it now. Tries to direct traffic here, set things up. Now Sherbandi on the right side. Inside to Primus, nice ball movement and a foul underneath as Warwick will go to the line.
Layton's going to pick up that foul on allowing that ball to get deep underneath that time to Warwick, and he's going to be back at the line again. He's been there already 2 times in the quarter.
He missed his last 2 just a few moments ago, and he makes this first one. So he's up to 6 points, and we're tied again at 23.
Caden Kiefer into the lineup, a senior for Southmoreland, number 3.
And Primus is out for the Scotties.
And Varney's in for the Mustangs.
And he gets the roll on the second. Does Warwick.
7 points in the quarter.
24-23. Southmoreland back in front by 1 with $1:24 to go here in quarter 2. Koffler gets it into Black, and they'll bring it up under no pressure here again. Man-to-man for the Scotties. Black crosses center. Here's Koffler for three. Too strong. Big, about an offensive rebound, though, for Pratt. Here's another three. Banks this in.
Good shot there by the Mustangs.
26-24 now. Down to 47 seconds here, and we have a foul. This is going to be on the Mustangs.
Like Pratt from behind. It's going to send, I believe, Sherbondi? No, that's Richter to the line.
Yep. And the first foul shot for Richter gets the roll. He's up to 4 points. Richter is 78% from the foul line. And the second is good. So Richter has 5, and it is 25-25. Or make it 26-25. Southmoreland by 1. As Black brings it up. Black. Now Koffler. Koffler back to Black. Steps into a three. No good. Big rebound. Varney. Oh, and he missed the point-blank shot underneath.
Wow, good play there by Varney. Got it to the rim, but did draw the foul. And that's going to be on, who they call that on? 12.
Richter, his third, team's fourth. And a timeout for Laurel Highlands here with 28.1 to go in the second quarter.
That'll give us a chance to thank a few more of our sponsors. Zen's Construction Warehouse. Shop the January sale at Zen's Construction Warehouse on Walnut Hill Road in Uniontown. Family owned and operated by the Nelson family. Zen's has everything you need for that next home improvement project at deep discounted prices. Phone 724-366-8274 or visit Zen's on Walnut Hill Road in Uniontown. Zen's Construction Warehouse. Our surplus is your savings. And Cherokee Recycling. When you're looking to make some extra cash for your aluminum cans, visit Cherokee Recycling, where aluminum can is king. Cherokee Recycling is open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, Saturdays 8 till noon, closed Sundays and holidays. Give Marcus or Rags a call today, 724-439-3228 for Cherokee Recycling, where recycling makes the most sense.
And Black gets it into Varney, goes up to get it. Martin over to Koffler. Ball. Pratt no good. And Southmoreland has the rebound. 2 players down behind the play. Now at the other end, that's Warwick. Along the baseline to Keffer. Keffer, 3 men around him, can't get it to go, but draws a foul.
See who that's on. That could be Vecchiola again, or no, he's not in the game. 22 maybe. Yes.
That's Martin's second.
That's his second, yep.
So the Mustangs send the best free throw shooter for Southmoreland to the line. Keffer, 91%, and he makes the first. That's his third point. These are all on foul shots, 27-25. Southmoreland by 2. Only 10.1 to go here in this second quarter. Keffer, second. It's good, gets the roll. He has 4. Just 28-25.
Limiting him to the foul line. That's a good thing for the Mustangs.
Black quickly ahead. 3 seconds. Black. Here comes a 3. Oh, too strong for Martin, and that's our halftime score as Southmoreland leads Laurel Highlands here by the score of 28-25. It's a C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night on the WMBS and South Union Township Facebook pages, as well as the Trib Live High School Sports Network. It's time to order your free at-home COVID test so that you will have them when you need them. Peach and Pharmacy can help you get your free COVID tests. Just call 724-626-9600. That's 724-626-9600, or you can stop in the pharmacy inside Peach and Market in Connellsville. Are your dentures cracked, loose, broken, or missing a tooth? Or maybe it's time for a new denture. Call the office of Dr. Jonathan Krasner and Dr. Jennifer Haar at Uniontown Dental Association. Thanks to their in-office denture lab, they can make your new denture faster than other offices and can offer same-day denture repairs. Call their office for your appointment today, 724-438-0241. Are you considering a project design and don't know where to start? K2 Engineering offers a wide range of professional, civil, architectural, and municipal services to meet your individual project needs. Our versatility combined with our personalized approach is what sets us apart as a full-service engineering and consultation firm. To learn more about our services, please visit us on the web at www.k2engineering.net. K2 Engineering, where customer service is our priority. If you need the help of a skilled and experienced lawyer, contact the Delarose Law Office. Attorney Delarose represents individuals and business clients in Uniontown, Pennsylvania, and throughout the surrounding area in divorce and family law, contract disputes, and more. Call 724-320-2306. From chips and cracks to splits and shatters, if you need new glass, Fay West Glass Company is the one to call. Fay West Glass has served Fayette and Greene counties for over 25 years and specializes in residential glass installation and replacement. Proudly local and veteran-owned, Fay West Glass will earn your business. 724-439-8600. For all of your accounting and tax needs, call Bruce Beard, located on Connellsville Street in Uniontown. Bruce is ready to help you. Phone 724-417-4958. That's 724-417-4958 for Bruce Beard. Wishing all of our Fayette County teams the best of luck. UPMC Rehab Institute on Wayland Smith Drive offers cutting-edge physical therapy. Jim Burns and his staff are residents of the community. They treat sports injuries, neurological conditions, back pain, sprains and strains, joint replacement, hand injuries, and other conditions. You can call the office with a prescription from your doctor or schedule by direct access, and they can contact your doctor for you. 724-437-7500. It's time for our halftime show. It's sponsored by Radcliffe Martin Law, and our halftime stats are courtesy of First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County. Gary, take it away.
Thanks, TJ. The Mustangs had the lead after one at 16-12, relinquished the lead in the second quarter, and now trail 28-25 at halftime. The Mustangs 16 in the first, just 9 points in the second, and Southmoreland 12 in the first and 16 in the second for their total of 28. The Mustangs were 4 for 7 from the foul line, but the Scotties, the beneficiary of 12 opportunities at the foul line, were 9 for 12 at the line. Scoring for the Mustangs, Ethan Koffler with a three-pointer for his 3, Aiden Black with 9, Brendan Varney with 2, and Shane Layton 11 points, 3 3-pointers from that left-hand corner. The Mustangs did commit 10 turnovers, and several of those were late in the quarter when things got a little bit frantic. And Southmoreland did have 8 turnovers of their own. The Mustangs did out-rebound the Southmoreland Scotties 14-6. So that's a good sign for the Mustangs. And a low-scoring ball game, TJ, favors the Mustangs. They've kept it close here in the first half, and they've been relatively strong with the basketball. Not too many crazy turnovers, just a few times down the court with some ill-advised passes, but they're getting second chances at the hoop. Varney came in and provided some support on the rebounding side for the Mustangs, and it's going to be interesting to see if the Mustangs can get back into the lead here in the third quarter and move this thing into a close contest in the fourth.
And also, Gary, they got off to a very good start, and they really got into a rhythm early, which we haven't seen a lot. As we talked about earlier, they've really struggled to get started and played from behind a lot, but not tonight. And they've been pretty consistent here in the early going.
You got that right, and you could see the hop in their step, and we talked about that. Changing defenses pretty much every time down. They had the 2-3 zone to start, went man-to-man for a while. 3-2 zone actually went box-in-one a couple times with Ty Keffer being the defended Scotty. I think it was Jaden Ringer who took that task to try to guard him in the box-in-one. So the Mustangs changing defense did slow down the Scotty offense, and just 28 points in the first half. That's well below the average for Southmoreland.
And our video stream is courtesy of State Farm agent Lauren Yohman and Potter's Bar and Grill. It's halftime. Southmoreland leads Laurel Highlands 28-25. It's a C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night on the WMBS and the South Union Township Facebook pages, as well as the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
Some of our friends watching on Facebook Live, Mike Rosgoni, middle school principal for Laurel Highlands, Debbie Hogger, the wife of former Laurel Highlands coach Rick Hogger, Ed Walensky, always a fan watching these games. Uniontown leading Elizabeth Forward 51-34 at halftime, TJ. So once again, Uniontown having their way down there at Elizabeth Forward, even on their home court. So that Uniontown team's a juggernaut, and they're going to be tough to beat in this section.
Yep, still undefeated on the season. And on this end, Laurel Highlands looking for their first section win tonight.
Yep, and coming out here at halftime, a little bit of better situation, not trailing by a big amount. They did not have a big hole to dig out of. They played a very solid first half. Really no one in foul trouble, just Luke Martin with 2, and I think Shane Layton has 2. But on the Southmoreland side, they have 2 players with 3 fouls, Wyatt Richter and Noah Valencer. So Mustangs need to keep doing what they're doing and try to get some additional second chance points, take care of the basketball, get more opportunities at the rim. Layton was hot from the corner. Get him back in that corner. That's where he needs to be, hitting those 3-pointers. And need to get Ethan Koffler a little bit involved also on the offensive side. Black has been a nice player for the Mustangs here in the first half with his 9 points, and you can see his athletic ability and ability to get the ball up the court has assisted the Mustangs here in the first half.
In the standings here in Section 3, Uniontown 2-0. They're 11-0 overall. Then Albert Gallatin 2-1 and 6-5 overall. Bell Vernon at 2-2 and 7-4. Then Southmoreland and Elizabeth Forward are both 1-1. The Scotties 11-1 overall, and EF is 9-2, and then Laurel Highlands at the bottom 0-3, and then 2-11. So again, the Mustangs looking for that first section win here.
As we are about to start the second half, let's hear a little bit more from a couple of our sponsors. It's time to order your free at-home COVID test so that you will have them when you need them. Peach and Pharmacy can help you get your free COVID test. Just call 724-626-9600. That's 724-626-9600. Or you can stop in the pharmacy inside Peach and Market in Connellsville. That's Peach and Pharmacy for all of your pharmacy needs. Free delivery throughout the most of Fayette County. Uniontown Dental Associates. Are your dentures cracked, loose, broken, or missing a tooth? Or maybe it's time for a new denture. Call the office of Dr. Jonathan Krisner and Dr. Jennifer Haar at Uniontown Dental Associates. Thanks to their in-office denture lab, they can make your new denture faster than any other office and can offer same-day denture repairs. Also, call their office for your appointment today at 724-438-0241. Uniontown Dental Associates, Krisner Dental. TJ, the Mustangs will be on defense to start things here in the second half, and it's going to be interesting. Let's see what happens.
28-25, Southmoreland over Laurel Highlands. TJ DeStefano, Gary Frankhauser, Sarah Camp on the camera tonight here at Laurel Highlands High School. And going left to right here are the Scotties, right to left for Laurel Highlands. 3 ball on the way, no good for Valencer. Tip back out into Laurel Highlands' hands. Here comes Black with it now.
Man-to-man defense for Southmoreland.
Black over to Koffler.
Good
now
motion.
Ringer. Now Black on the left wing.
Leighton, good fake. Step back, almost took the three.
Now Ringer drives in the right blocks. Ringer, he threw it away. Threw it right to Richter. Ahead to Falencer, and he puts it up and in.
You get yourself up in the air like that, as Ringer was. He has nowhere to go. Just threw it back into the hands for an easy hoop for Southmoreland. Now double team against Black.
Black into the right blocks. And back out to Ringer. Now Koffler with it. Koffler, quick pass. Vecchiola right down the lane. And he throws up a glass ball. Rebound for Southmoreland. Here comes Richter with it. Now Keffer. Quick pass into the lane to Primus, and it is a travel on Elliott Primus, and it goes back to LH. They're down 5, 30-25.
TJ, I've always thought that the first 2 to 3 minutes of the second half are critical, especially in a close ball game. If you allow the Scotties here to get a run and get a double-digit lead of sorts, or even you build on the lead that they have now, 5 points, that's crucial in this game.
Knocked out right out of Koffler's hands. Keffer with it. He'll drive, lay, and score.
Here we go.
6 for Keffer, I should say, 32-25.
Mustangs haven't really got one at the rim yet. Vecchiola had a chance.
Dumps it off, put it up and in for Koffler. He has 7.
I think they got him at 5, but unofficial.
Okay. So it's 32-27.
Good post up there by Keffer.
Keffer throws it up, hits the glass, and back to Laurel Highlands there. Black behind the back dribble. Now Ringer. Here is Leighton. He drives in, spin. The shot won't go, but a foul.
They called a travel.
I thought it was a foul. So it'll be a turnover for Laurel Highlands.
That's already 3 turnovers here in the second half. Mustangs will try a little full court pressure.
And here's Richter with it now. Keffer on the left side. They go to double him, and he loses the ball. And it's picked up by the Mustangs, then knocked away by Keffer. He knocked it out of Leighton's hands, but it will go back to the Mustangs. Okay. I think I found our scoring issue.
Yeah, Black has 9 and Koffler with 5.
Yep, there it is. Okay, so Black back with it now. Leighton. Now Koffler hands it to Black. Black drives in, missed the shot off the rim. Keffer gets the rebound. Bounce ahead to Richter. He lays it up. A little finger roll for Richter, who has 7.
We got a TV timeout. Now we're going to have something called on Black. He's got a warning for him knocking the ball away after it went through the hit rim, I believe. It's just a warning, no foul called.
So it's 34-27 for the Scotties. 7 points now for Richter.
Black running jumper, nice move.
And Black into double figures with 11. It's 34-29. We have 4:40 left to go in the third. Falencer down the right side of the lane. All glass there. Rebound Keffer. He puts it up in and a foul.
Offensive rebound and putback for Keffer.
And he's going to have a chance at a 3-point play here.
Get himself into the scoring column here in the third quarter.
First foul of the half, and it goes to Ringer. That's his third. Keffer at the line again, 91%, the best free throw shooter on the team.
Might be the best shooter in WPIAL.
And he gets the 3-point play. So he has 5 in the quarter, 9 for the game.
5 for 5 at the line.
37-29 in favor of Southmoreland. Black, he's going to step into a 3. It's no good. Rebound. It's going to stay with Laurel Highlands off of the Scotties.
Koffler will trigger it in underneath the hoop. Let's see if the Mustangs can run something out of bounds here.
Koffler looking, gets it into Black, almost knocked away, but then they'll call a foul on the Scotties.
Little hold there on Richter, and that's the case. That's going to be his fourth. He's going to have to go to the bench.
He is. That'll be his fourth. That's team 1.
Brings Warwick in. Mustangs with just 4 points in the quarter. A little bit of a drought here scoring-wise.
Warwick has provided 7 points off the bench for the Scotties. 3-ball, good for Layton. This wasn't his spot, Gary. Top of the key here, but he cans his 3rd 3 of the night, or his 4th 3 of the night.
And now
miss at the other end of the foul.
Get the ball, let the ball get underneath, and that's going to be a foul on Layton, his 3rd. And once again, put the Scotties to the line. They're making hay at the line. And this is going to put Primus at the line for 2.
Late.
5-point lead.
I was going to say Layton's up to 14 now. He has 4 3-balls.
Oh, short on that one.
No good on the first for Primus. He is 67% from the foul line.
Substitution for the Mustangs brings Martin in for Layton. He got 3 fouls. They don't want him to pick up that 4th foul here in the 3rd quarter, probably.
So Primus' 2nd foul shot. This one gets the roll, and he's up to 3 points. It's 38-32, Southmoreland. 4 minutes left, 3rd quarter. Black to Ringer, back to Black. Black.
He's being held on his way in.
As he drove that right side of the paint.
That's Elliot Primus. That's his 3rd.
2nd team foul. Inbound here for the Mustangs, down by 6. Koffler gets it in on the far side to Black. Black dribbles away, kicks it to the corner, 3-ball. Koffler's good. Ethan Koffler.
Set his feet really nicely, squared up, and stroked it in.
He's up to 8, 38-35. The Mustangs have cut the lead to 3. 3:26 to go here in the 3rd. Campbell deep in the corner. There's a 3 that's too strong from Warwick. Rebound Laurel Highlands. Black brings it up. Black. Oh, got a little too fancy there and turned it over. Lead feed for Falencer.
Good block.
Missed it, but Warwick, the follow-up. That's 9 for Warwick off the bench, 40-35. 5-point lead for the Scotties. Black with it now. Black.
This should be a blocking foul there.
Black. He'll pull it back out here. That's center. Now Koffler. Gets it to Ringer, top of the key. Ringer. Oh, and he's going to draw a foul.
They thought it was a walk over here on the Scotty bench, but that's 23. That's his 4th. Valencer's 4th also.
Yeah, he has 4, and Richter has 4.
3rd team foul on the Scotties in the quarter.
As Koffler will inbound. 5-point advantage for Southmoreland. Comes into Vecchiola, now out to Ringer. Ringer, we have a whistle, and there's it's going to be an offensive foul.
It's an illegal screen on Vecchiola, just not necessary. He's not even in the play at that situation, and a little aggressive with the screen. That just the same as a turnover.
That's his 3rd.
Even though it's just a foul.
Both teams have 3 team fouls here as the Scotties bring it up with a 5-point lead. Campbell with it now. Campbell to Warwick on the right wing. Warwick tightly guarded. Cross-court it to Sherbondi. He puts it up and in. That's Sherbondi's first points of the game. 42-35.
Biggest lead for the Scotties at 7 now.
Black with it now as we come up on the 2-minute mark here. Black dumps it to Ringer. Ringer Left wing, Ringer into the lane. Nice dump off and a nice finish there for Vecchiola, his first points. 42-37. And Keffler is going to be drawing a foul.
I think that's on Koffler. That's going to be his first, team fourth. So no shooting just yet, and that's going to bring Varney off the bench to replace Vecchiola with 1:41 to go here in the second. Scotty's by 5.
42-37. Warwick inbounds into the backcourt to Campbell.
Been quiet since those 2 threes in the first quarter, Campbell.
Now Sherbondi. There's Primus around the foul line. Over to Campbell on the right side.
Beware of that backdoor cut.
Sherbondi, left side, spins away.
Harassed there by Black.
Now he'll throw it up, and he banked it in. Wow.
Don't think he called that one either.
That's 4 for Sherbondi, 44-37 Southmoreland.
Banks are open late.
They are.
The Scotties.
Ringer with it now as we come up on the 1-minute mark here. Ringer right down the lane. Turnaround shot is good.
Nice move. Aiden Ringer.
His first points, 44-39. Southmoreland, under a minute to go now. Campbell to Warwick. Back to Campbell. Now Sherbondi. This is Primus. Left side for 3. No good for Warwick. And then there's a foul on the Mustangs.
That's going to be on Martin, but I think that's going to put the Scotties at the line, not where they want to put the Scotties.
And it is Martin's third. That is the 5th team foul. So for the final 38 seconds of the quarter, Southmoreland in the bonus. Primus at the line. He is 67% from the charity stripe.
1 for 2 so far this evening. He has 3 points.
And his first is no good. And such of it's coming in for Ringer for Laurel Highlands. Primus will have his second foul shot here. And it's good.
36 seconds. Mustangs need to be careful not to have a turnover here late.
45-39. Koffler to Martin. Back to Koffler. Now Black. Now it's Koffler. Him and Black go back and forth. Black, right side, drives in, dumps it off to Varney. He's fouled.
He'll go to the line for 2. See who that's.
4th team foul on Southmoreland.
Let's see who that was on.
Warwick.
Yep.
His first. Varney to the line. Varney 69% from the foul line. And he misses the first. He only has 2 points tonight back in the first quarter.
Has provided some support on the boards, though, for the Mustangs.
And his second is good. Rattles it in. 45-40. Back to a 5-point advantage for Southmoreland. Keffer into the corner. Sherbondi way off. Air ball. 4 seconds ahead to Black. Black will drive, put it up. Oh, he can't bank it in, and that'll be the end of the third quarter as Southmoreland leads Laurel Highlands 45-40. It's a C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night on the WMBS and the South Union Township Facebook pages, as well as the Trib Live High School Sports Network. Looking for a dentist, Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services. Visit georgedental.associates.com today and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry. Stay out of the cold with First Federal Savings Loan of Greene County. With a home improvement loan, a home equity loan, or a home equity line of credit, you can finally upgrade that old furnace. take care of that leaking roof or replace those outdated floors. Apply online at ffgc.bank. First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. NMLS number 458729. 45-40.
Yeah, Mustangs with 15 in the quarter and Southmoreland with 17. There was a 3-point advantage at halftime, so still anybody's game at 45-40, but the Mustangs need to find some scoring here in the fourth quarter to cut into that 5-point deficit that they are now facing.
As we start quarter four, TJ DeStefano and Gary Frankhauser with you. Sarah Camp is on the camera tonight here at Laurel Highlands High School.
Ty Keffer getting into the action a little bit more there in the third quarter. 2 buckets and 1 for 1 at the line to get him to 9. Their leading scorer, along with Warwick, who also has 9. For the Mustangs, it's Layton with 14 and Black with 11.
As we start quarter four here, Ringer with it now. Ringer back to Black. Black. Shot won't go, but a foul on Southmoreland. That'll be their first of the quarter.
It's on Warwick, his second. That's going to put Black at the line. He is 3 for 4 at the line here this evening.
64% on the season, makes the first, so he has 12 points. 45-41. Southmoreland by 4. Black, the junior, second foul shot. Front rim and falls off. Keffer brings it up for the Scotties. Now Campbell, 3-ball, too strong. Big offensive rebound inside by Sherbondi. Out to Keffer. Keffer drives in. He's going to be fouled.
So you don't want to put Keffer at the line, but that's what they've done. That's going to be on Layton. That's his 4th. Not somebody they need to lose in this contest. And Keffer already 5 for 5 at the line with 9 points. And as we said, one of the premier foul shooters in the WPIAL.
Makes the first. He's into double figures. Yep, 91% from the line.
Can't even eye-jazz him, TJ. Tried.
That's right. Usually it works, but it hasn't worked with him. 46-41, back to a 5-point advantage for Southmoreland. And the second is good.
He's not going to miss.
He's up to 11, 47-41.
Vecchiola's going to come in for Layton to give him some time on the bench with 4 fouls, and that's a big loss on the offensive side for the Mustangs. Leading scorer with 14 here so far this evening.
Black with it now at center. Now Koffler. Koffler.
Trying to penetrate, kicks it over to Ringer.
Ringer drives in,
nice
and
pass.
There's a foul.
Oh, took away a bucket with that foul. That's going to be called on Keffer. That's just his first, but Vecchiola was wide open for the layup.
Team foul 2 on Southmoreland. Ringer will inbound. Just about a minute into this fourth quarter. Comes in, Koffler for 3, no good. Rebound, Keffer. Richter brings it up for Southmoreland. Now it's Campbell on the right side. Now Richter looking for an entry pass, not there, and a timeout for Southmoreland with 6:56 to go and a 47-41 lead. It's a C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night on the WMBS and South Union Township Facebook pages, as well as the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
I'd like to thank our South Union Township sponsors, Smith Lewis Chess CPAs in Uniontown, Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law, the Sprouse Insurance Group and Agent David Hughes, SWGI Specialists, now a part of U.S. Digestive Health, Chesler's Fine Furniture, Route 51 north of Uniontown, the UPMC Rehabilitation Institute and physical therapist Jim Burns, United Bank, and the supervisors of South Union, Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott.
And our video stream courtesy of State Farm agent Lauren Yohman and Potter's Bar and Grill. Back after the Southmoreland timeout. It's Richter out to Campbell. Inside to Keffer, knocked away by Koffler, and bodies to the ground, and a timeout for Laurel Highlands to maintain the possession.
That'll become a turnover for the Scotties, so quick hands there by Koffler, and good thought to call the timeout. It's a 30-second timeout.
The T-Berry Law Office and attorney Vincent M. T-Berry would like to thank everyone who voted them Best Law Firm and Criminal Defense Attorney in the 2023 Best in Fayette contest. The T-Berry Law Office specializes in criminal defense, wills and estates, family law, and personal injury. Make your first call to attorney Vince M. T-Berry and the T-Berry Law Office. It will be the only call you need to make. Call 724-430-0300. The T-Berry Law Office, small town, big results. Back to action here.
Mustangs with the ball, trailing by 6.
Koffler with it now. Man-to-man by the Scotties. Koffler almost lost it, gets it back to Black. Black takes off with it, stops, pops, off the rim. Fight for the rebound. It's into Southmoreland hands. Bringing it up is Falencer. Now Campbell. Back to Falencer and Campbell now. They go back and forth with it. And Falencer stands out near center.
To bring the Mustangs out of that zone.
Now it is Primus, right corner, and he stepped on the sideline. Goes back to the Mustangs.
Another turnover for Southmoreland.
As they lead by 6, 47-41, 6:05 left in this game.
Mustangs need to find some scoring punch here in the fourth. Just 1 point so far in the fourth quarter. Ringer.
And the same on the other side. Southmoreland has 2 free throws from Keffer. Loose ball picked up by the Mustangs. Now there's a fight for it. And there's going to be a foul
They're
here.
They're going to call that on number 10 for Southmoreland. Primus. That's going to be his 4th. Wow. Must have.
3rd team foul.
Dove on the pow, according to Tony Carter.
Looked like football out there.
Comes Martin in for Koffler. Try to get some scoring punch from Martin.
And neither team has made a field goal.
2 points for Southmoreland, 1 for Laurel Highlands here in the quarter.
Yep, Keffer the 2 points for the
nice
Mustangs.
Pass.
Yep, and into Vecchiola. There's a big bucket there. He
Assist
has 4.
To Martin.
47-43. The lead down to 4 now for Southmoreland. Campbell. Knocked away by Black. Black will drive, lay, and miss it.
Wow.
Rebound.
That was brutal.
It was. Falencer on the big rebound. Now Keffer. Keffer stands near center. Now it's Richter, almost lost it.
Can't dribble,
And he gets it back to Falencer.
That could have been double dribble there also.
Into
that
Richter.
Backdoor cut.
And a nice pass. Couldn't get the basket
Ringer
to go.
With the rebound.
As that was Primus. Ahead.
You don't need those long passes.
Yep, was knocked away and back to Southmoreland here.
Make the easy, correct pass at this point in the ball game. We don't need those long passes that are going to be turnovers every time.
Richter, now out to Falencer. 4:40 left. Falencer right down the lane.
That's got to be an offensive foul.
It is.
I think that's going to be Richter's 5th.
And that's Falencer who fouls out.
That's Falencer, not Richter.
Yep, he fouls out with 6 points.
And the good defense there, holding your spot by the Mustangs, taking the charge. Clear charge call.
And
really
Ty
no
Warwick.
question on that. Now we're going to have a timeout called by Southmoreland, I believe.
As Warwick will replace Falencer. And we do have a timeout, and it's a C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night on the WMBS in South Union.
No, they called a technical,
Oh,
TJ.
never mind. We'll stay here then. Yep.
Wow. That's a bench. I'm sorry, we didn't call a technical, and that's going to put Martin at the line for the Mustangs to shoot 2, to cut into a 4-point lead.
And that's team foul 5, so the bonus the rest of the way here for Laurel Highlands as Martin makes the first.
Not even halfway through the fourth quarter, so the Mustangs will be shooting 2 the rest of the way. Martin hits them both.
He does. Those are his first 2 points, and now it's a 2-point game, 47-45. This is the closest the Mustangs have been in quite some time.
Since leading after the first.
Southmoreland still hasn't made a field goal in this quarter.
Neither of the Mustangs.
Oh, no, they did one, Vecchiola.
That's right, you're right.
That's the only one. So Laurel Highlands gets the ball. Yep, after the technical, he loses it. Fight for it. Now they're going to call a jump ball.
Whose ball is it? It's back to Southmoreland. That's going to be a turnover.
With 4:26 left in a 2-point game, Scotty's in front.
It's Mustangs with 6 turnovers here in the second half. Southmoreland with just 3.
Campbell's out and Sherbondi back in for the Scotties. Now Keffer to inbound. It comes into Richter under no pressure here. Richter brings it up. Man-to-man still for Southmoreland. Now Keffer with it.
He's going to look to work himself, I would think, at this point.
Keffer looks for the drive. He comes into the lane. Draws a foul.
Again, you do not want to put him at the line, and let's see who that's on. 32, Vecchiola, his 4th, I believe. It is.
It is. That's team 2.
And once again, Keffer.
91% free throw shooter.
7 for 7 here tonight. Make it 8 for 8.
Back to a 3-point lead, 48-45.
Call it into DraftKings, TJ. It's going to be 8 for 8.
Yep. As Layton and Koffler back in for Laurel Highlands. And
trying everything I know to high-jazz him, it won't work.
Makes them both, 49-45.
Got a timeout call.
And now we will take a break. A C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night on the WMBS and South Union Township Facebook pages, as well as the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
K2 Engineering. Are you considering a project design and don't know where to start? K2 Engineering offers a wide range of professional, civil, architectural, and municipal services to meet your individual project needs. Their versatility combined with their personalized approach is what sets them apart as a full-service engineering and consultation firm. To learn more about their services, please visit the website at www.k2engineering.net. K2 Engineering, where customer service is their priority.
And if you need the help of a skilled and experienced lawyer, contact the Delarose Law Office. Attorney Delarose represents individuals and business clients in Uniontown, Pennsylvania, and throughout the surrounding area in divorce and family law, contract disputes, and more. Call 724-320-2306. 4:11 to go. Southmoreland 49, Laurel Highlands 45. It's Laurel Highlands ball as it comes into Black. And he'll bring it up under no pressure here. Koffler back to Black.
Oh, my.
Over and back.
Over that's just careless. Had not got both feet down on the court, in the front court to receive the pass, and that's the 7th turnover for the Mustangs here in the second half. 10 in the first, 7 here in the second.
And they trail by 4. Here's Keffer with it now.
Not what you need at this point in the game. You got to have chances at the hoop.
Richter back to Keffer.
Mustangs need to put some pressure on. They're not going to get a count unless they're within 5 feet. 3 feet, I'm sorry.
Now Richter. That's Primus back out to Keffer. Keffer takes off with it, comes into the lane, tried to dump it off inside to Primus, out of bounds, back to Laurel Highlands.
4th turnover of the half for Southmoreland,
who's yet to make a field goal here in this 4th quarter. But they still lead by 4.
Mustangs need chances at the hoop.
Black with it now. Black goes to the right. That's back around the perimeter. It goes Layton. Out to Martin. Over to Koffler.
Pretty good defense by Southmoreland on this trip.
Layton with it. Back out to Black.
Can't get
Black has to pull it out.
any kind of look at the hoop so far.
Koffler with it on the right side. Down to 3 minutes left. Koffler stands at center, and there's a foul here. Or is it a timeout? A timeout for Laurel Highlands with 2:57 left. See Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night on the WMBS and South Union Township Facebook pages, as well as the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
Fay West Glass, from chips and cracks to splits and shatters. If you need new glass, Fay West Glass Company is the one to call. Fay West Glass has served Fayette and Greene counties for over 25 years and specializes in residential glass installations and replacements. Proudly local and veteran-owned, Fay West Glass will earn your business. Call 724-439-8600 for Fay West Glass.
And looking for a dentist, Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services. Visit georgedental.associates.com today and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry.
UPMC Centers for Rehab Services on Wayland Smith Drive offers cutting-edge physical therapy. Jim Burns and his staff are residents of the community. They treat sports injuries, neurological conditions, back pain, sprains and strains, joint replacement, hand injuries, and other conditions. You can call the office with a prescription from your doctor or schedule by direct access, 724-437-7500.
Back to action here. Laurel Highlands down by 4. They have the ball.
Tight man-to-man defense for the Scotties.
Ringer
Koffler will try from 3. Got it!
And that is 11 for Koffler. 49-48. Laurel Highlands down 1. Keffer still with it as the Scotties wind some time. Over to Richter, and out of bounds. It'll stay with Southmoreland. Black reached in there, knocked it away.
Thought he knocked it off the knee of Richter, but was not going to get that call.
Comes into the backcourt to Keffer. Now Richter with it. Over to Keffer.
Mustangs with just 2 team fouls, so 3 to give before the Scotties will be at the line.
Keffer stops, pops, too strong, and coming out of there with it, a jump ball, and
there, little scuffle there on the floor. Let's see. I think it was just kind of bodies bumping into each other. Nothing to get excited about. Let's see what the possession arrow, I believe, is to the Mustangs.
Yeah, I believe so. They haven't said yet. Ringer is slow to get up, but he's okay. And yeah, I think it.
Well, if the trainer come out, he's got to go out of the game. I think that's got the rule. The trainer came on the court. I don't believe he's allowed to stay in the game, but they're not going to do that.
And it will be Laurel Highlands ball. Down 1, 49-48. We have 2:05 left.
On the court for the Mustangs, Koffler, Black, Ringer, Layton, and Martin.
As Black brings it up, and he'll hand it to Richter, or Ringer in the backcourt. Ringer down the lane, kicks it back out
with the drive,
and he almost lost it.
Now he did. Got in among the group, and that's going to go back to the Scotties with no shot at the hoop by the Mustangs. Wow.
Down by 1 with 1:50 left.
Get it in there to no man's land and just get tied up. Nowhere to go with it. Got to have a plan when you're going in there.
So it'll be Southmoreland ball here. Richter's going to get it into Keffer. Brings it up under no pressure here.
Got to welcome in the WMBS viewers who were watching the Uniontown Red Raider Elizabeth Forward game. Mustangs trail by 1 with 1:38 to go. Scotties with the ball. Mustangs playing tight man-to-man.
Inside Keffer, puts it up.
Can't get it, gets his own rebound, and he's fouled. Golly.
Third foul on the Mustangs.
I think that's the 4th on Martin.
It is.
An offensive rebound there by Keffer, giving himself several opportunities.
And he makes the first. As we've said, he is a 91% free throw shooter. Hasn't missed yet. 50 to 48 now.
10 for 10 at the line.
1:28 left. Here's the second. Oh, he missed it. Gets his own rebound and puts it up and in.
How did that happen?
And that's the first basket, the first field goal for Southmoreland in this quarter.
Travel almost. Martin for three.
Good. Luke Martin. 52 to 51. Southmoreland by 1. 1:17 left. Richter with it. Richter.
Oh, could have got carry maybe.
Richter gets it over to Keffer.
They want him to have the ball. That for sure.
Spins in, and there's a foul.
That's on Black, and that's going to put Keffer to the line again.
Fourth foul on Laurel Highlands, so one away from the bonus. And that's Black's second.
Keffer with 16 points and just 3 field goals.
And just missed his first foul shot. 1 point advantage, and the first is good.
So I guess when you are 91%, you have to miss once in a while. Yeah.
53-51, Southmoreland by 2. Keffer's second is good. And we have a 54-51 game with 1:04 left and a timeout for Southmoreland. It's a C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night on WMBS, the WMBS Facebook and South Union Township Facebook pages, and the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
Stay tuned after the contest for our post-game show. Be brought to you by Peach and Pharmacy. Peach and Pharmacy is the downtown Connellsville Peach and Market. James Capuzzi in charge down there at Peach and Pharmacy for all of your pharmacy needs. Bringing you the post-game statistics.
And SWGI is now a part of U.S. Digestive Health. If you have a close family member with colon cancer or precancerous polyps, your screening should begin at age 40 instead of 45. Learn more at usdigestivehealth.com. 54-51, Southmoreland over Laurel Highlands here.
Mustangs playing a strong game here this evening, something we are glad to see. They're a very strong effort both off on the defensive side. Offensively, just trying to get something to go here in the fourth quarter. They have 2 3-pointers, a deuce by Sevi Vecchiola, and 3 foul shots here in the fourth quarter. On the other side, it's all Ty Keffer. He's the only one who has scored in the fourth quarter for Southmoreland.
TJ DeStefano, Gary Frankhauser, and Sarah Camp on the camera here at Laurel Highlands High School tonight. Mustang ball, Koffler with it now. Gets it to Black. Gets it to Koffler, crosses the dividing line, stops, pops, off the front rim, and rolls in for Koffler. 54-53. Southmoreland by 1. Richter trying to find Keffer.
Can't let him get the ball. Got to deny the ball, and he's not gonna give it up. You can guarantee that.
Keffer driving the whole way in.
No call.
Knocked a man over and puts it in. 56-53. Southmoreland by 3. 26 seconds. Black with it. Black over to Ringer. Timeout for Laurel Highlands.
Just before he got fouled by Keffer, but it's going to be a full timeout, and we're going to keep it right here, TJ. Scintillating action down to the final 20 seconds with the Scotties holding that 3-point lead. The Mustangs have the ball, and it's been all Ty Keffer for the Scotties in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, he has all the points for Southmoreland, and as we've talked about, Gary, he's the best free throw shooter on the team. He also is averaging 23.7 points per game. So
just under that average right now, but the Mustangs can't get a shot off. I think if they can get a quick 2, take the quick 2, get it to the rim, possibly get a foul and go to the line. So that's what I think Coach Smith's going to try to dial up, maybe have Black driving to the hoop or possibly Layton get him back in the game for the three-point opportunity. If Black can drive and kick it out, you'll have Layton for a three-point opportunity, possibly Koffler for a three-point opportunity. But if you can get that 2 to the rim and then be trailing by 1, you can get the quick foul on anybody but Ty Keffer.
That's right.
And have a possibility at the victory here this evening. They're packing it back in. Southmoreland
comes
in. They're going to go to man-to-man now. They're going to bring it out, and 17 seconds is clicking down. Got to get a shot off here.
Ringer, now Black.
He's going to take a
step
long
into a three. Oh, it's a glass ball. Rebound Southmoreland and a foul.
Wow, that was way out for Aiden Black, but wow. Had to foul, and that's going to send Elliot Primus to the line. I think fouls out Layton. He fouls out with 14 points. Did not score in the fourth quarter, and that's going to put Elliot Primus at the line. He's 2 for 4, so probably a good person to be at the line if you're the Mustangs, but trying to make it a 2-possession game if you're the Scotties just by making 1 out of 2.
And Primus is 67% from the free throw line this year. Here comes his first, trying to make it a 2-possession game, and he misses the first. So still a 1-possession game and a timeout here for Southmoreland now.
So the Mustangs need a miss here from Primus at the line. Quickly get down court for the 3-point shot to try to send this into overtime. But, wow. A lot of opportunities to try to tie it up for the Mustangs. Just could not get anything to fall here in the fourth quarter. And late in the fourth quarter, they had some key 3-pointers, one by Martin, one by Koffler in the fourth quarter, but just cannot get over that hump.
As we've mentioned, Laurel Highlands looking for their first section win. They're 0-3 in section play. Southmoreland 1-1 in section play entering tonight. And, of course, Southmoreland did not play on Tuesday because they were supposed to play Uniontown, but there was a power outage at Southmoreland, so they haven't played in a week.
That game's rescheduled.
For the 22nd.
Looking for their opportunity at a road victory here at Laurel Highlands, and the Mustangs with a great effort here this evening. All depends now on Primus. If he can make this shot, makes it a 2-possession game, and very difficult for the Mustangs at that point with just 7.6 seconds left.
So here we go. Primus is second, gets the roll. So it's 57-53. Ringer, Vecchiola, long 2, no good. And there's going to be a foul with 0.6 seconds left. And so Southmoreland will walk to the other end for 2 here.
And the Mustangs will come up short at home court once again here. The Mustangs playing a strong game, but just a little bit more needed down the stretch.
And that foul was on Aiden Black. He has 3, so Ty Warwick at the line for the Scotties, and the first is good. He has 10 points now, 58-53. And Warwick second, gets the roll. 59-53, and that will be the final score as Southmoreland defeats Laurel Highlands 59-53. The Scotties are now 2-1 in section play, 12-1 overall, and Laurel Highlands drops to 0-4 in section play, 2-12 overall. We'll take a break here, and when we come back, Gary will have the scores or the stats for you, and we'll wrap things up on a C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night on WMBS, the WMBS and South Union Township Facebook pages, as well as the Trib Live High School Sports Network. Sandy Howe Notary Services provides notary services, vehicle title registration, and transfers in the Smithfield and surrounding areas. Call 724-564-8955 or stop by and see them on Dry Knob Road in Smithfield. A special hello to Ed Walensky watching our broadcast tonight from Sandy Howe Notary Services. And let me see here if we've got everybody. And yes, we have. I will remind you that our video stream was courtesy of State Farm agent Lauren Yohman and Potter's Bar and Grill. And again, Laurel Highlands now has dropped 9 in a row. And next up for the Mustangs, Tuesday night, they will visit Uniontown, a game we will have right here on WMBS. And for Southmoreland, they are next in action on Tuesday. They will host Albert Gallatin. And I believe Gary is ready for the stats.
I am.
And he is. So our post-game show, first of all, is being brought to you by Peachin Pharmacy. Peachin Pharmacy in the downtown Connellsville Peachin Market, same hours and free prescription delivery. And the post-game stats are courtesy of First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County. Gary, take it away.
Thanks, TJ. The Mustangs just coming up a little bit short. Valiant effort here tonight on their home court, but losing 59-53. The Mustangs 16 in the first, 9 in the second, 15 in the third, and 13 in the fourth for their total of 53 points. For Southmoreland, 12 in the first, 16 in the second, 17 in the third, and 14 in the fourth for their total of 59. The Mustangs were led by Shane Layton, who had 14 points. Aiden Black came in with, 14 points. So he tied Layton for team honors. Ethan Koffler with 13 points. Jaden Ringer with 2. Luke Martin with 5. Brendan Varney with 3. And Sevi Vecchiola with 4. The Mustangs really took care of the ball much better this evening with just 17 turnovers as opposed to the 30 that they were looking at in the last 2 games. They did have 19 rebounds to just 17 for Southmoreland, so that's a bright spot also. Southmoreland had 12 turnovers of their own. Scoring for Southmoreland, Campbell with 6, Elliot Primus with 5, Keffer with 20, most of those in the fourth quarter when he went to the line and was dynamic from the foul line. Wyatt Richter with 7, Brady Sherbandi off the bench for 4, Ty Warwick with 4, and Noah Valencer with 6. So that's the story here from Harold Horst Taylor Memorial Gymnasium. The Mustangs come up short 59-53, and they did show some very good effort and promising ability to be able to handle the ball here, TJ, and I think that might lead to something a little bit better here moving on into the section play.
And it's not going to get any easier next week as Laurel Highlands is going to have to go and visit Uniontown, and we know that the Red Raiders won again tonight. They are 3-0 in the section, 12-0 overall, so going to be a tough test on Tuesday night for sure.
No doubt about that, and the Mustangs will have their hands full with the Uniontown Red Raiders, as every team in the WPIAL and section play will have with the Uniontown Red Raiders. I looked at some statistics or some ratings this afternoon, and Uniontown's ranked 10th in the state. So they're getting some respect throughout the state also.
Final thoughts, Gary, as we wrap up tonight.
Well, I think it's a positive night for the Mustangs. Even with a loss, they did show that they have the capacity to play with a very strong team, Southmoreland. And Southmoreland, give them some credit. They hung in there and were able to pull out the win. But some positive things for the Mustangs to work on.
So Southmoreland now 2-1 in section play, 12-1 overall. They will host Albert Gallatin on Tuesday. On the other side, Laurel Highlands drops to 0-4 in conference play, 2-12 overall. And as I mentioned, they will visit Uniontown on Tuesday night. That game we will have on WMBS, as well as the WMBS Facebook page, the South Union Township Facebook page, and the Trib Live High School Sports Network. So that'll do it here tonight from Laurel Highlands. For Sarah Camp on the camera and Gary Frankhauser, I'm TJ DeStefano. Hope you enjoyed the action. Our final score, Southmoreland 59, Laurel Highlands 53. You've been listening to the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night on WMBS, the WMBS and South Union Township Facebook pages, as well as the Trib Live High School Sports Network. Good night, everybody. I'll give it a second before I shut this box off and everything here.